So I had a lot of feelings for him and for that student. It was student. And I'm gonna check that the camera is adjusted right. Oh, that actually made me think about. He tried to get me to love him, like this older man. Um, this older man I was dating, and his name was Marco. So I'm not gonna say his last name, but that was his first name. So, so I'm talking about the one who took advantage of me. So he tried to get me to love him, and once he said that I would just write it down and send it to him, though I may not have felt it or something. I just would have to write it down and just send it to him. So it was a little bit creepy. But love bombing, like he was love bombing me in the beginning. So that was that. But so like he had all these traits and stuff. But yeah, I could mention about the student I was in love with. So him I had deep feelings for, and like I was really jealous of him and stuff like that. And like this one who took advantage of me had deep feelings for me, I guess. So this is how it goes, like it goes. But if we would have got to a point where they would have got close to me, then I would have told him, like, you know, the one who took advantage of me, I would have told him, and I would have left him. And I remember when we met, I would start thinking about like this when it was like the first year um of me going to that school. That's when I had feelings for that caretaker. So when I had feelings for him, I would start thinking about him when I was kissing this man who took advantage of me, Marco. So I'm gonna say his name now, Marco. So when Marco was kissing me, I started thinking about that other caretaker um, that was over 20 years older than me and who worked in our school. So I would start thinking about him. Like, I wish it would have been him instead. But I know he was married and we never did anything. So it was just my feelings for him. And then on the second year I was in that school, I got these deep feelings for that student, and it was just a lot. It was just a lot. But yeah, so I read a lot about personality disorders, and it got me into personality disorders, and I could do a video of that, like where I talk about personality disorders and my take on it and stuff like that. But definitely, as I have a personality disorder as well, or two personality disorders. Like I have the dependent personality disorder or something like that, which is a new one, and then I had other personality disorder with borderline traits. That's what I have been diagnosed with. So just there's a lot of like, see, like when I was angry, I was really angry during the time when I got interested in him. So I would lash out, and I thought it was just me that had all these emotions and these feelings. But see, when we start talking about this out loud, we start realizing that there are other people as well in this world, and they also have their personality disorders or their faults or their emotions. And but I was really self-centered back those days when I got interested in him, this Marco, this older man. So I'm gonna title the video "Taken Advantage of," and he might not agree on that, but it's just my experience. Like I can finally explain myself, and what I mean with that is that it wasn't sexual abuse, it wasn't sexual assault, but it was him taking advantage of the situation, me being so unstable and me having a lot to learn still. I was 19, 18, 20. I was a teenager still, like 19, 18 when he contacted me in 2021. And I was 21 when we separated, and I was about to turn 22 on the next autumn. So it was the spring of 2016 when I was 21. That's when we separated. And then I turned 22 quite soon. So yeah, it has been a life. I just wanted to do a video where I have all this information in one video. Oh, that was the bed. I want to have a video of where I have all this information in one video, like, so you don't have to go and check out all my older videos. Like, it's just, if you want to check them, you can check them as well. I have talked about it like in several videos, I think, like crazy experiences video or whatever. And I have talked about it in several videos, I think, but now it's all in one video. So, and the title is gonna be Taken Advantage of. So and that ex-girlfriend, or the one he was engaged to, she was definitely also taken advantage of. Like, she was, I think, unstable as well. Like, she would threaten to kill herself if he left her, and so, and I would also do that. So yes, no offense, but she was unattractive, and I was attractive with makeup on, but without makeup, I look like this. So I can have the glasses away now. So without makeup, I look quite normal as well. Like, I looked beautiful with makeup on, like the lashes and the concealer I had on me, but I don't have anything. I didn't have anything else on me. Like, this is my normal blush, and it's not fake blush, it's real blush. So I'm blushing normally, like naturally. It's redness in the face. So yeah, it was an experience to experience. And unfortunately, I ended up doing the same thing that he did to me to a teenager boy. What? What, Julia? So yes, not contacting him and not doing anything sexual with him, but I got interested in a teenager boy who was my neighbor, and I didn't ever even see like how he looked like. Like, I never saw him. Like, I'm gonna check the camera. I never saw him like how he looked like, because I never saw him like eye to eye, but face to face. But I still had feelings for him, and And like this is so awful, like this is like so terrible, but like and I took advantage of that situation, me myself, like I never contacted him, and he's not underage anymore, but with my instability that I think Marco had as well, like I took advantage of the situation, like, you know, a young person. And but in his case, like the teenager boy case, he was not interested in me. So in my case, I was interested in this older man, and I was really like showing it, and then he took advantage of that situation. So maybe I didn't take advantage, like, you know, but it kind of like went some karma thing, like I did the same thing to a young person, like young boy, like I started like expressing a lot of unstable emotion, and being a lot jealous and aggressive, and I don't know. If you believe in astrology, I have Scorpio ascendant and Mars in 8th house, and then this person who was older than me, Marco, he was a Scorpio. So, and he was actually conjuncting my ascendant with his sun in Scorpio, so that was a little bit creepy. I was a lot into astrology during those days, but I'm not anymore. But so yeah, I can talk about that teenager boy experience in a separate video someday. I have already mentioned about it, and it just connected to my traumas. Like I think a lot of things that happen in this world, they connect to us. A lot of things in this world, what did I say? A lot of things in this world connect to us. So we connect a lot with our traumas to the outside world, like to the world around us. Like, so if we have some traumas, then they like to get attracted and attached to things around us. So if you have abandonment issues, you're gonna get really attracted to people who abandon you. And if we struggle with some traumas, they get attracted and attached to things that traumatize us or that remind us of that trauma. So maybe he had gotten cheated on, and like he said, he had, and this older man, and then he was afraid of getting cheated on again. So he was really attracted to that. You know, like if you have been I'm gonna check the camera. If you have been lied to, if you have been cheated on before, you're gonna talk about it a lot. Like, you know, I have been lied to, I have been cheated on, I have been lied to, I have been cheated on. And if you have experienced a narcissist, you're gonna be a lot like expressing that I have experienced a narcissist, I have experienced a narcissist, and that keeps on attracting. When the wound is still open, it's gonna attract like similar people to you that are gonna do the same stuff to you. So yes, that's the problem. So I was a lot expressing like having been ignored in my teenager years, and then I got a teenager boy, and I got attracted to him, and I started expressing like I have been ignored before, I have been ignored before. And you get attracted to that same ignoring if you have been ignored. So right now I'm more healed, so I'm not being so attracted to all these problems anymore. So it has a lot to do with your past, like what you get attracted to, and I could talk about that more later. and in future videos. But so yeah, a lot of personality disorders, and I can spoil that already. I have talked about personality disorder being like the elephant, and that's being in the way of the person that has it, between the person who has it and then the person they're interacting with. Like, so the personality disorder is always there in the middle and in front of the person with it, and it's always gonna ruin everything like it touches. So if you try to get to the person with the personality disorder is always gonna be there in the way. So yes, you try to love them and they have their issues, they have their personality disorder as a problem. So I got into Melanie Evaniatonia, sorry if I can't say it right, like Melanie Evaniatonia, something like that. She's a spiritual person who talks about personality disorders and narcissism. So I got into her videos, her stuff, and it helped me a lot. But so even if he wasn't a personality disorder person, which I think he had something, even if he wasn't a psychopathic narcissist, he got me into that stuff because of his behavior. So I started getting interested in personality disorders, and I'm still am. And I also started getting interested in prostitution and whores, like this concept. As before someone asks like what, why, because what I experienced with him. So it kind of reminded me of that type of stuff. Like I don't know if this was his meaning or if this was like, I don't know if this was the purpose of the thing, but he got me like feeling like I was a prostitute, like, you know, like meeting late at night at the dark, in the dark, late at evenings and at the night, like, you know, like meeting him like that. It made me feel like a prostitute, and it wasn't so romantic, and that's what I wish for in my future relationship. It's really important that it would be something more safe and more romantic, and not so unstable and not so dark and not so hidden. Like, yes, I forgot to mention that he was a lot worried about my parents getting to know the situation that was happening between us two, and I eventually told my mom about it and that we were meeting. First I told that we were just like, you know, chatting, but then I added that we also met. But I lied about it, and I hid it first. And my dad as well, like I hid it from my dad too. So I lied to them that I was going for a walk, but I was really meeting him. So yeah, I hid that. I wanted to protect them. I was an adult already. I was 19. So I had already become an adult. So once my mom, because we were still meeting next to that apartment building, so in that forest, so I was there with him, this older man, and then my mom came and walked our dog, and they almost found us, and then we were just running in that forest away from them, and she got a little bit suspicious. She like noticed that something was going on, and I lied to her that I was on a walk alone, and this stuff would be going on. But he was afraid that my parents would get to know that we were meeting. But yeah, I eventually told my mom about it, and then she would talk to my dad about it, and it was just later when they got to know that we were meeting. So we all got our dark secrets and our hidden things, and now I think it's time to get it under the light. So it was unfortunate that I had feelings for other men that I wasn't able to get, and then I was stuck in this situation with an abusive man who was like taking advantage of me. But I learned a lot from this, and stuff I wouldn't have learned from a normal relationship. So maybe there was some meaning behind it all. But now when I have got this said and got it into a video, I don't think I have to talk about it anymore. Like, it's out there, it's done, and I'm ready to move on from it. And it's just so important to get the truth out and told, so no one has to have to ask anymore, like, any questions. Like, you know, you just got the truth out from the system, and it's really important to be honest and to be real. I don't think I have anything else to say. I think I got most of it said. So yes, that's my dark secret. Can you handle it? So it's a little bit I mean, like a virgin acting like a prostitute. Like, it's just a joke. Like like what? Like, what the hell? Like, you know, like go to the point. Like, but what did he want from me? Like, he wanted probably sex from me, and that's that we could end this with that. Like, what did he want from me? Like, he was so self-centered and so selfish, and that's what I want to still talk about. Like he only saw himself. He didn't see me being a person, me being a female, me being someone with a lot of like problems at home. Like, we were arguing a lot at home, and I told him about it. He even suggested me moving to him. So anyways, taking advantage of the situation, me being unstable and having a lot of emotion. But what he saw was me being a woman and being a female and a girl, and like somebody that could satisfy him sexually. Like, you know, that's what it seemed like, because we weren't really like being romantic or talking so much. In the end, like, it was a lot, like there was something in the beginning, like talking, but then quickly it turned into something sexual. Like, you know, us meeting sexually and it leading eventually to sex one day. Like, you know, so that's what he wanted. Like, he wanted sex from me, like, you know, a woman sex, you know. And I wish men would see women, or girls or boys, you know, would see girls as a person and not just a vagina and breasts and a ass. Like, you know, he said that he got interested in me, or like he had seen my booty. I was standing against with the back against his car, driving past me, driving by. Like, I had been standing with my back against him, so he had seen that and he started liking me. So that's what I mean. It's like, or he started getting interested in me more. So we are more than that, and you know, it's important to talk about this. Like, you know, it's really important that you get a boyfriend or a partner that understands you and that is willing to stand by you, and somebody who doesn't just want your body parts. So I could be talking here endlessly, but I think I have to end it here. But that's it. So I have also been taken advantage of and kind of sexually assaulted, but it wasn't really, it was with my consent at the end. But it was a lot with force. Like, he was forcing me a lot, like controlling me a lot and stuff like that. But it was like, still I consented. I didn't refuse it when I was there meeting him. So he didn't try to rape me or anything. But it was kind of like leading towards something like that. So, like him forcing himself on me, kind of. So, that's what I have experienced. So, end it here. This is gonna be a long video, but I'm gonna edit this tomorrow probably, and I just wanted to share my experience. So this is my experience. Yes, I have been taken advantage of, and it wasn't nice, but I learned a lot from it. Yeah.